know I've been kind of critical of myself in the last 2 videos I did today, but even before that, I just kind of put myself down. But it was like, I don't know. That's really how my situation is, kind of, because I'm in a bad situation. Or I mean, that's not how I feel all the time living here. Or, I don't feel like I'm a loser, but I feel like hopeless, which is kind of the same, or you know what I mean? You just get in these situations where you just feel like at the bottom. Or like, just kind of, I don't know. Anyway, I hope I don't regret making those videos though. I mean, I'll get over it, but I'm saying like, see, it's honesty, but it's meant to cheer you up or be funny, you know, something for you to laugh at. Because that's ultimately what comedy is. It's making fun of yourself, I think. You know what I mean? It's like, you have to put down yourself, but I think the difference between regular comedy and my comedy is I use my real life. I mean, I know other comedians do that, but they don't use such degrading situations of their life. But of course, they're not in my situation. Or do you know what I mean? They're not like living in a bad situation. They just kind of tell stories of life before. Or like, you know what I mean? It's not like their current situation. Usually they're telling stories that like, oh, I did this time, or like, you know, but it's making fun of themselves, but they're not doing it on the level that I'm doing it. But I'm also trying to communicate stuff. This is not talking about my regular videos, or I mean my movie. This is just talking about these talk videos I do. I'm just kind of, it's not always comedy or not always making fun of myself, but or not making fun of myself, but I'm just like talking about how bad I feel sometimes, or how low I feel. But I think people will find it funny, or not, you know what I mean? I mean, some people won't, but what I'm saying is like, usually I wouldn't be like that. Or do you know what I mean? I wouldn't like, for one, I wouldn't be that down or that low, or, you know, I wouldn't be that hopeless. I would just, but also I wouldn't, like, the videos I've been talking about my dick, it's like, or, I don't know, I just get into talking about it way too much. Even if it's big, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's not big, I mean, it is, but, I just am trying not to give myself too much self-esteem, but not put myself down too much. I don't know. In reality, I don't really know. God. keep doing these videos? I'm not waiting for an answer from God. I think I'm a little delusional right now. I hope this is funny, but it's partly true. Or I'm partly being honest. But I'm also over-exaggerating. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But as I was saying about, I don't, usually the word dick, pussy, any of those words, I just will say them without thinking. Just like I'll say cuss words. It's just part of my vocabulary. But on here, every time I say it, I feel like I've done something wrong. I don't know. It's just, I got in trouble for that, but I mean, that was way worse, because I was nude and stuff. But, I don't know. I feel like everything, if I do any little thing wrong, I'm gonna get in trouble. So I really am trying. But I'm trying to also talk about, I don't know. Even though I talk about it a lot, I don't really think about it. I mean, I think about doing something with it, but it's not like, I'm not an insecure person about my dick. It's just, I've always been secure. That sounds funny. I've always been, it's just something I have always been proud of. But I'm not saying it's like the biggest thing in the world. I mean, not even the second. Or it's like, there's definitely a lot. A lot ones that are bigger than me. But at the same time, I'm above average, I think. God, why do I keep getting them back into this conversation? Usually it's just a regular talk for me. Or you know what I mean? It's not like the focus. But I mean, of course, it's on my mind. Not my dick, but like getting some pussy. See, I didn't say that word. I haven't been saying. I say it, I pronounce it different, so I can't get in trouble for it. Or I say it quieter. I don't know. But yeah, definitely pussy. And whatever, just, I'm sure girls are on my mind more than average, because that's just how it is, you know what I mean? I mean, some people would say that once you do it, it's going to be on your mind less. I mean, on your mind more. But I think it's on your mind more when you have it. I don't know. I really gotta get back to my movie. I'm getting way too caught up in this whole personal feelings and personal, just my situation. I have way too much self-pity when I get into talking about my situation and everything. So, hopefully you find it funny instead of pathetic. But see, I also have